welcome to the B Team Podcast. I am your host, Josh Saffran, with my co-host,
At Mars,
and our permanent guest,
Rob Nelson.
We're here every week to talk to you about all things Bentonville, bourbon, and business. The B Team Podcast. Be here. Welcome to the B Team Podcast. I'm your host, Josh Saffran, along with my co-host,
Matt Mars.
and our permanent guest,
Rob.
welcome back.
I'm here.
It's been a while since you've been on vacation, too.
I mean, I think I made 3 in a row.
It's like a minor miracle, but... Yeah,
I mean, some of us work for a living, unlike you.
Well, the travel budget's probably been cut by the boss lady as the end of the year comes through, and probably just can't go anywhere.
No, it's just been busy at work.
What do you do? What do you do all day? What is the work for you?
What is the work for me? That's a whole different podcast.
It sure is. It sure is.
Yeah. I'm the boss.
Oof.
That's what he does. That's all you
He
need
bosses.
to know.
He shows up at the site. He's like, you do this.
I'm the
you do
ringleader.
this, you do this.
That's right.
Well, we're here every Thursday for all things business, Bentonville, and bourbon. And today, Matthew, we have another one of your freebies.
Yep. We got the Buzzard Roost. I'm going to try the rye this time. We did bourbon last time. I brought the bourbon because some people don't like rye.
I just want to splash because you know I'm not a big rye guy.
I'll just
Good.
give
Thank
a
you.
little splash. I'm still sipping here. He's Jenny Cragen over there. So okay. So who do we have today?
Yeah, well, we
Special
have
guest.
Scott. Yeah, why don't you introduce Scott?
Scott, good friend of mine. I've known him for many, many years.
Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta hear the backstory to this.
Hold on. Good friend.
Everything's editable. Elvis was in here, and I was like, "Yeah, I've known Elvis for about 6 months." He's like, "It's been like 3 years."
That's good. So how long have you known Rob? Let's get it from you, not from Rob.
Probably at the same time, 3-4 years.
Yeah,
At least.
And I mean, we didn't meet at the car wash. We met on a different business journey, which
yes.
was the sliced pizza truck.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, I missed that.
Then was the house.
The house.
No, was it? No,
No,
before then? After the?
you're just saying your house?
No, the house we.
Yes, that's right. With Dave, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was all kind of the same timing.
time.
Yeah, same timing. Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
No, for
We
sure.
had to dive at the time.
Oh.
The land.
The land.
The land, okay.
Yeah.
And so.
Big clarification. there.
It's gone now.
I know, it's sad.
Sad.
It's
So-
sad.
Scott, can we talk about that land for a bit? Can we talk before we get into the car wash?
Sure.
So that was that used to be a barber shop there, too, right?
Yeah, Rex
Yep.
bought that.
Yeah.
And Rex turned it into a bar. And we bought it from Rex. Thought we paid too much money for it, but
Thought.
Do you still own the land there?
no, we sold it.
Because that's a good piece of property, huh?
It's a good
Well,
piece.
did you see the meteors for sale too then?
Yeah, the family didn't want to sell it for a long time either, but then all of a sudden now but I'm sure it's
Oh, I'm sure it's.
large.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's only you could afford something like that in this room.
Oh, I have always thought it was a neat looking building.
Why don't you buy it?
But I know it'll probably get scraped by someone.
I don't think it will.
Yeah.
I think-
Hopefully not.
It's a historic building, right?
I've always thought it
might
was
be.
a
It might
neat
be.
building.
Why don't you buy it, man?
I'd love to.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Tw-
you want
20
to
million?
fund it?
20
If you
million?
want to fund the deal, I'd probably do that.
I mean, I'd write a check. It just.
Is it just more clear?
I'll write a check. You want to make this out to
Paper looks good.
20 million. There you go.
I mean, we could do the podcast there to pay for it.
That's now you're talking.
I mean,
Hey,
yeah.
So when did you own that land? What was the time frame?
God, 2 years ago?
At least.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
About a year and a half, probably 2 years.
And we want to break some news. Do we know what's going in that spot now? This would be.
No, the group that bought it, I'm not sure. They bought the land, the building next door too, the building, whatever that is.
Oh, okay.
They bought that
'Cause
building too.
They've been renovating that for a while.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going. I've heard rumors hotel, but who knows?
Yeah.
This is very important to you. It's just walking distance from the house.
It is. It is. I mean, the dive is a staple, I feel, and
That's good.
beautiful, afternoon or evening or whatever. We'd always stop in for a drink. And well, back in the slice days, we really would go there. Yeah,
That was the best pizza.
I was. I miss
we had
it.
our
every time I drive by there, I wish that I could talk to Benny and get
What happened to that pizza shop?
It was expensive to maintain. It definitely wasn't a cash cow, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean,
It was so good,
the problem
man.
with the food truck business is, weather, seasonality.
Yeah, where we live, we're like right at
it's
that
tough.
threshold where it just doesn't work.
Yeah, and I mean, we were flying cheese in, and we flew people in to make the pizza. It was.
I remember using it a few times, and I paid the guy $10 cash for a slice of pizza.
Yeah,
and then
that
I
was
didn't
a part
see-
of the problem
I didn't
as
see
well,
the
too.
register open up,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That was a part of the problem
change,
as
and
well,
he kind
too.
of took it out of his pocket. It felt really.
Well, those boys.
Yeah, those boys.
They were good.
Yeah. We sent them home.
Yeah.
To where they belong.
I'll be honest. I didn't think the dive was going to make it when it opened. I was like, everything is becoming so high end there. And every time I drive past, it's packed. I was like, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Like the place is just
Jumping
jumping.
places like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
they don't have.
Yeah.
I don't want to go out.
First Seat and Vineyard Vine is really the only other two that are left.
Trailhead, but that's
Yeah,
not really
Trailhead.
downtown.
So what's interesting is when they announced on social media that they were closing, the amount of people that made the same comment, this is the only last non-bougie space. I love hanging out.
Yeah.
It was not pretentious.
Normal.
Yeah. I was like, wow, people are going to miss that spot.
And, I mean, it was what a great corner too. Like you could sit there and have a cocktail or a beer, and people watch. And I mean, one of the busiest corners in Northwest Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's a shame.
Yeah, no, it is.
How'd the barbershop do over there? It was there for forever, wasn't it?
That was Sam's barbershop.
Yeah.
Because Rex has Sam's original chair. I
Yeah.
guess.
Wow,
All the mugs and everything.
Yep. Yep.
piece of history right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now the car wash business, correct?
Yes, sir.
So tell us about Castle.
Castle Bay Car Wash on Bentonville. I've had it for 20 years. Me and a couple guys. I'm the pretty much last touch-free automatic in Bentonville.
What does touch-free mean? Just for the
Just
audience?
water only. No brushes, no pads. Touch your car. Just sprays water on your car, and that's it.
Which blows my mind, right? Because if you look at the amount of nicer cars, BMWs, Porsches, Hummers, BMWs, right, that are popping up around here in town, you would think it would have moved more to touchless.
You would
Not-
I'm really surprised. I really am.
Not
surprised.
let's run my nothing against all these other businesses, but I'm not going to take my nice car or a brand new car and run it through a sander.
I thought you were going to say my $150,000 car through there.
I don't have 150.
Well,
If you had one,
yeah. I mean,
had one.
I could go in those, but with these two, one touch could be too much.
We're not going to talk about Matt's car collection today.
Yeah, you showed up in a car. Wait. You showed up in a car the other day. I'm like, whose car is that? He's like, it's just my beater. I'm like, it's like a $25,000 car. What was that white car you showed up with yesterday?
Subaru. Well, the Subaru.
Yeah, I'm like, where's this car coming
That's
from?
my daughter's car.
Impressive.
Yeah.
That's all right. Josh shows up in his Beamer. But here's the thing. I mean, in general, today you could go out and buy a brand new Hyundai, and they're $50,000-$60,000. Nothing against Hyundai, but
Cars are just
it's super expensive.
But to that point, with as expensive they are, when you're going to get cleaned and washed, you want to bring it to a place that's not going to ruin it.
I wouldn't. I had a brush one for a long time. I had two touch-free automatics and a brush one, and the two touch-free was outdoing the brush by a long way. So I decided to put all three new touch-free in there because anything with ceramic coating, they don't want you to go through brush washers
That's right.
because it will scratch your car. I mean, anything scratches your car except for water.
Yep.
Interesting.
I like even going in the old school.
I have 5 of those.
But
too.
I go there all the time. I go there because I have a flatbed and a dually. Like it's for me, you can get in there.
What other cars do you have? Go through the list again one more time. You have a flatbed.
I'm getting a story here.
That's it. But I mean, I like to wash my car the old school way. I think it's more fun to get in there and do all the stuff.
But his deal is amazing because, I don't know if you know or not, but you've been there. The water's heated.
Yeah.
Like it's warm water when you're in there.
the
Do you shower in there too?
Well, sometimes. I mean, if,
It might hurt, but
in the summer, it's like a sauna sometimes. when
They'll
I'm
blow
out
the
there
hair right
hand
off your
washing.
back or something else.
Let's keep it PG-13 about it.
Oh, okay, Josh.
Keep it.
yeah.
No, but you guys, I remember when you built that brand new, and it was like out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it was pretty 2-lane road.
Yeah.
It's a 2-lane road.
And I mean, for
amazing.
years and years on Saturday mornings, it would be packed up in there.
It was a slow
And
start.
you
though.
or one of your guys would be out there and
It was
checking.
a slow
on
start.
things
The first 4 or 5 years, it was like, oh gosh.
What's the location for the folks at home?
3205 South Walton Boulevard.
By where?
Like Rainbow Curve.
Rainbow Curve.
Right
up from
right
the
where
Johnson.
you
So, yeah,
had-
apparently you had never been there.
Yeah, you head
Yeah.
north.
Apparently
right around
you've
Rainbow
never
Curve,
even seen
and
it.
it's right there.
I get super confused, and we talked about this a little bit off air because there's
Hey,
like
that's
9,000.
not hard for him to get super confused.
There's like 9,000 car washes. Like there's many car washes are. There's Mexican restaurants.
You know what Club Car Wash is?
Yes.
Okay, go north. On the east
Like
side of
going
the
to
road.
my house.
So basically, once you make that turn to the north, right past the Weicker
The strip center
building
right
there,
there?
it's right
Okay.
there.
And it's right there.
Right before
It's a
Gasana's
castle.
and
It's a
all
castle.
that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I do know where it is. I do know.
Are you sure?
I've not been in. No. I know where it is. I have not been in.
Josh is
Oh
too
my
cheap
God.
to wash his car.
No. I go to the one right next to the Jim's place because it's just right there. Like,
run
Brushes, yeah. Brushes.
I do. I didn't know any difference or any better. This is the learning for me today.
Yeah, you learn a lot.
Yeah.
You have-
yeah.
you have-
I
I'm
never
sure-
seen
Is that black car?
It's a white car.
That's why.
White. That's good.
But it's a new customer today. I'm going to come see you now.
Awesome.
I'm going to come see you.
Appreciate
Is it membership pricing, a la carte
We have
pricing?
membership pricing. We have it's an app-based thing. You download an app on your phone, pull up the car wash, pull the app up, scans your QR code, and it automatic turns it on for you.
And it's not
So
limited.
nice.
Like you go every single
Yeah,
day.
you go. It says unlimited, but I had a problem with that. It's once a day.
Yeah.
Once a day.
Once a day.
Once a
There's
day.
somebody coming 3 times a day like Rob Nelson.
On the tunnel washers.
Me and Rob were like, I got to bring all 4 cars up there.
Now you reach your license plate.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
there's a trick to that.
Yeah,
I could see that.
you can add
Unlimited.
cars.
Yeah.
You can add cars to your program.
Which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that you have it on there because some of those you go through, it doesn't pick up your. In Florida,
No, it
we have
doesn't.
one and it doesn't pick up
For
the
the-
license plate. Then you have to go find
Yeah.
people.
Florida. Here goes
Yeah.
Florida.
See, I'm not a very trusting individual. These guys know this. So I always worry like, hey, I'm paying for the good, better, best. I'm going to pay for the best, but somehow I'm going to go through and they give me the good. Like,
No, you
No.
know.
I have 3.
Yeah, you know,
Cheap,
because it
middle, or
squirts
top.
out all the different.
yeah, but if I
colors
say I'm
and
going to
all
pay for the premium, and all of a sudden I'm getting the cheapest one.
Didn't work that way.
Tell me.
You're in there for freaking 10 or 12 minutes washing
6
your car.
minutes.
Oh, well, it's
My God.
felt like 12.
You're sleeping too.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
No, it's a 6 minutes, 6:25, I think it is. But
Well, what's the price for the premium?
is that membership or wash?
Give us all. Give it
the
all.
membership is like $22 plus tax, like $24 for
What does that get? So
Month.
everything.
$20 a month?
Once a day you
Yeah.
can go there.
Serious?
So it's cheap.
No, I'm
it's
just
80.
kidding.
No,
I
that's
just-
amazing.
It's 80
Hold on.
cents a car wash.
Hold on. I could come every day for the premium service for
Yes.
less than $1 a day?
Yeah.
Why am I not over there? It's amazing.
That's what we're trying to
That's
figure out.
right.
Yeah. You go through brushes.
It's amazing. Now I know.
It's kind of like a gym concept. You say you're going to go every day.
But here's like a lot of there's people, and I know you'll say this. There's certain people that do show up most of the days,
There's
and you're like,
a few guys
they're
that
there
come
again.
every 2 days, every other day. They're washing it. The car comes in, it's clean, but they can wash it every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I can imagine if it's snow and the salt and the sand and all
Which
the
we're
other.
That's the best time.
Right.
From January to April, that's my best time of the year.
I bet.
Yeah.
So a la carte pricing for that?
No.
No. If I want to do membership,
Just
you
a
told me.
single
Yeah,
wash.
single wash,
washes?
$12, top one.
Why would you not do the membership?
Well, that's
That's
the whole
what-
point.
that's why they do it.
That's why I did it. To
Yeah.
hopefully get people to start
Yeah.
coming there more often because of the membership.
And now I know the brushless first brush now, but car washes are popping up every single corner. Like, is it?
Brushes, I mean, there is no car wash that will get your car totally clean. You got to use
Impossible.
elbow grease. If you want it clean, wash it, wipe it off, wax it. If you don't wax your car, it's never going to come clean. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
not possible. I mean, just the chemicals, you can't use the good chemicals anymore because of the EPA and all that stuff. pH level's got to be a certain level. But you got to touch your car, no matter what you do.
So you get a customer comes through, and I see this when I go through the one I won't go through anymore. But I pay for the car wash, and I come back and go, there's a spot over there that didn't get clean.
Oh, yeah. Right? I get a few times. Yeah.
And you're like, all right,
Happens.
you got to run it through again, or you're going to hand wash it, or what's the status at that point?
I'll run through again and try to tell you, listen, you wax your car? No. Well, listen, if you wax your car once, twice a year, it's going to help out getting this dirt off. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to say you got to touch it. I know.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. You got to touch the car.
And do you guys do the inside of the car as well?
I got vacuums there. You can do it yourself. It's all do it yourself. Put $1 in for a vacuum. 4 minutes. Vacuum yourself.
$1 for 4 minutes, Bob. That's a good ROI.
It's a great spot. I mean, usually when I'm there, there's, you could tell the people who truly care about their cars are really at your spot because afterwards they're out there with their towels and their wheel shine and, all the stuff. You have a lot of,
getting in and out, but some of them would stay there for hours.
Yeah.
Hours. Is that you?
No.
No, he's in and out. Unless he has big ass rocks in his wheel.
Wait, what?
He pulled in the other day. Car's driving funny. It's just bouncing around. She pulls in the self-serve bay. We get the wand out and helping him. Also, he's jamming in there. This rock, this big, comes out of his wheel. And another one, and another one.
In the tire?
In the wheel.
So
And then the shock is one that's jamming his. It's like, I don't know.
Are you off-roading?
we were on a job site down on Bullock, and it was raining all that day, and I might have hit the gas a little too hard, trying to have some fun pulling out of there. And I think kicked up some dirt in that suspension.
The car wasn't riding well?
No, because I knew right away. Because as soon as I hit the pavement,
he couldn't hold the steering wheel. He thought to himself, I'm going to go to the car wash and see what's wrong.
Scott, what's wrong with my car?
It was funny because it was the day that there was all the tornado warnings, right? And not that it wasn't the day of the tornadoes, but it was after that, and all the warnings were happening, and everyone's scurrying home, and Angie calls and she's like, "Where are you? The sirens are going off." I'm like, "Oh, it's gonna be fine." I'm like, "I'm at the car wash." She's like, "You're where?" I'm like, "My car's not riding right. There's something. I think I got dirt in."
My car's not running right. I went to the car wash.
Well, I figured, that it had to be some kind of dirt. I thought there was, mud on the rim, not knowing we had rocks. Like we had to get
Rock.
up.
So you pull the rock out. Are you like
Multiple
jackass?
Multiple rocks.
Just open the back of your
mortified?
car and I'll set him in here for you.
And
Were you less like?
that's why I went to Castle Bay because it was a easy fix.
So did Rob just kind of kick the rocks toward the drain and try to get him to go down there?
I told him
He actually went to the automatic afterwards.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, go get a shovel. I'll help clean this up," because it was everywhere. It was that red dirt.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Hardest stuff.
I felt so bad because it was everywhere. And then I'm there with the wand. I'm shooting the rim, and then it blew back in my face.
Was he one of those after he did it with the wand? He was like, "Hey, I just didn't get it clean. Can I go through the touch?"
No, he actually drove around and went to the automatic.
Yeah,
I'm late now anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, I think you were getting ready to leave and close up shop because all the sirens were going on. It was me and him just had.
My wife's calling me too. It's like there's a storm coming. You need to get home.
I'm over here helping Rob clean rocks out of his car.
Scott, how often are you there? Are you there every day?
Every day.
Are you
every day, 7 days a week?
So are you doing a lot of the washing yourself, or
No.
He just makes sure that everything's right.
I do all the maintenance
PR
on the car wash. So if something breaks down, I fix it.
you have a staff of people there?
I got 3 guys.
That's it?
Yeah.
Full time?
Veterans too. Some of them.
Two of them are veterans. I had one guy quit, retired, but I had 2. My oldest guy is 82. The next guy's 69, I think. And I got a young teenager. The 2 older guys were at work teenager every day.
Oh
Yeah.
Wait. 82 and a 69-year-old, and those are the guys that work for you?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So they're great.
They've been there for how
They're
long?
great.
Forever, right?
Gary's been there probably 3 years. Rick was there for 10, I think. He was 70.
Yeah.
They're the best guys. They show
Yeah,
up.
that's
They're-
nice.
They treat it like it's their own place. They take care of it.
And it's low pressure. I mean, people that
It's an easy job. I mean, you trash and get the base clean, help customers out.
Now, it's still a business where they get tips on the way out, or it
No.
depends?
No
None?
tips.
Rob doesn't, he's very generous. He doesn't give tips for that.
I usually just go through the automatic one. So I'm usually in and out in 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Never learned. I thought it was 12, but it's 6 minutes. 6:12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Good.
How many locations do you have?
Just one.
Just one.
Can't afford anymore.
It's tough being an entrepreneur.
That was a big expense back in the day.
Mm-hmm. And it's been there for 25 years?
21.
21 years?
I mean, there had to be nothing around you. Like it was a propane station at the time. We bought it, and then there was nothing. It was 2-lane road. We had to go through expansion of the 4-lane. That was a mess for a while.
Why do you think so many car washes are popping up?
Yes, great question. I don't know. I don't know the feasibility of it. It's like $4 or $5 million to build one of these places.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cars.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cars. I mean, a lot of memberships. I just don't understand it. I mean, they're popping up every couple hundred yards away from each other. Some of the guys, though, are chains, so they have multiple locations. So they could probably lose a little money here. This one here is doing real good. Kind of paying for this one here, but get their name out there. They could survive a slow period compared to some of the other ones.
But within a square mile of you, there's 5.
4.
Yeah,
10 square mile of me. Mine and 4 more.
But you were telling me it really hasn't affected you because of your model.
Actually, our business has gone up. Every time they build a new one, ours.
Why do you think that is?
I think all the newer cars and the ceramic coatings people are getting, they say no brush car washes.
See, my opinion, because I'm in an industry of haircutting, barbershops, and for me, I think when people I'm now aware that there's a premium barbershop. I went to it. It wasn't great. I'm going to come see this service.
Yeah.
So like many people don't get their car washed often enough. I went to this one place. It wasn't that good. Now I heard about Castle Bay. I want to go there because now I like the car wash experience, but I didn't find a good place.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you're getting more people that are using it by the other ones being around.
And the growth. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so much going. Everything's going that direction. So it's just going to hopefully naturally keep going.
Now, do you go in there and get your car washed?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Yeah, I go there.
How often do you go?
I go to the old school, though. I just go in where you do it by hand.
Yourself.
You do it yourself?
Yeah.
Is there a different price on that?
Yeah. Starts at $2.
Oh, that's why Matt goes. Bobby's going for the full service at $25. And I was like, you got to pay me.
No, that's $2 for
That's
only
where
so
it
many
starts.
minutes.
3 minutes.
It
3
starts
minutes.
there. You got to be real fast.
But Matt's out in 3 minutes. I promise
I'm sure
you.
he is. I'm sure he is. I haven't even seen him.
Yeah, I don't use the rinse. I just go right to wax. I know the gimmicks that they come up with. Yeah.
Gimmicks, playing with that. Actually, I use ceramic wax. I spend the money, and on automatics and self-serve, I use ceramic wax for it.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but
So what's the cost on that?
I'm not. But it's part of the.
It's
part of
the same in the
I
time.
just buy ceramic wax instead of just buying.
But the wax, like if you get it clean, it's like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have your car clean,
Right.
like, and you keep up on going
Yeah.
enough,
Yeah,
and you spray the wax on it every time, it kind of gives it a little barrier to where it's like putting Rain-X on your windshield. The bugs
after a
come up
rain, it goes
easier.
away usually.
Yeah.
Rain is.
Yeah.
So usually, like, if I'm going to the gents' place or coming home from the gents' place, like, one of my routines is just to pop in there for a quick wash because it's 6 minutes and 25 seconds.
So I'm hearing you say is my business has been good for his business. I'm hearing you say that. Or vice versa?
His business has been good for
partnership.
your business. Yeah.
Oh. He doesn't get his hair cut by me and I
Well,
my car wash.
I will. Hey, I didn't know you owned it.
Yeah. There you
Learned
go.
something new today.
You got good head of hair.
See, I didn't realize
It's a good head of hair. Compared to others.
You would love
it's a
it.
good head
You,
of hair.
you go in and just tell Josh you use one of my free 7 courses to try it out.
Yeah, you need to do that.
Yeah, and you'll love
Right.
it.
I have one too. You could probably get 3 or 4 haircuts for free.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You try it.
Josh, you guys got to do those free car
Oh,
washes.
boy.
The only problem with the gents place is it's kind of addictive, right? You go in there, a lot of great people. We're sitting around. We all have bourbon lockers there.
Oh, God. So is that where you got you from your house? Got your,
Yeah, that's where you get it.
Yeah, we all have bourbon lockers there, and all the ladies
staff
give
is so good.
great massages and great service. I mean, because obviously I don't have a lot of hair to cut. It's like people are like, why do you have a gents place membership?
My favorite
there's
thing-
so much more to it than
My favorite thing with these two guys is before they met me, they were going to the clips, cuts, joints, whatever, and spending $20 for 15 minutes. Now both of them, when they come, they're there for 2 hours.
at
They get a
least.
55-minute service.
really?
And they
At
have
least.
a bourbon, and then they have a foot repair. They get a guy's pedicure, and they're there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Yes.
If you ever can't find me on a Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon, there's a good chance I'm at the gents'
Go
place.
every week.
Not every week.
Well, you're every 2 weeks now,
I'm
aren't
every 3.
I remember.
But I'll jump in sometimes,
you? You're G Plus.
G plus.
G Plus member. VIP.
Memberships.
Yeah, membership space. Yeah, it's interesting.
But they do the same thing. It's like, and it's genius because it's like your thing.
You could pop in for like a little neck cleanup for free
you
and
use
stuff like
it a
that.
lot more.
Yeah.
Well, but like you said, with the membership, there's no reason to do a la carte because the membership is great, right? The pricing is so good. Nobody's coming every day. Right? You may have the few random people, but yeah, I mean, we get a haircut membership and they prepay it up front, and it's a value for them, and there's cash in hand. I mean, it's the no-brainer.
What's it cost?
Well, it depends on what level service that you want. I mean, we could talk about it offline, but there's.
He'll give you my pricing.
So I'll overcharge you. If I give you Matt's pricing, then we'd be in trouble.
Oh, see?
Yeah, Matt likes to make sure it's a common thing here. Matt just bought a common thing here.
But yeah. Yeah, both of your guys' are services are things that everyone needs.
Yeah.
Like it's you guys aren't really selling something you don't need, which I mean I think it's nice because you provide something that we all need.
Cars
and
cost a lot of money.
Your
Take care of it.
membership, for what we spend on a car to not go clean it and
That's
vacuum
what I
it.
always worked from that. My first car, my dad always told me it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Take care of it.
Yeah.
And it's the same with going and getting your hair cut or whatever. So
This body
the
costs a lot of
service,
money.
you're buying
Take
the
care of it.
service, and I mean, for both of you guys, you should do a good job.
This body costs a lot of money. Take care of it.
Check, please. But what's interesting with your model is because the reason not to get car washes regularly is it's going to rain tomorrow. I just got the car wash. But if it's the unlimited, right? It's like if you have the membership, it's like rain. I'll go in the next day and get it taken care of.
Especially if you're driving by anyway.
Yeah. It's a great location.
It only takes 6 minutes.
I mean, it'd be a good Christmas present for your kids to go keep their cars clean.
Well, I mean, I only have one kid that has a driver's license, so the other 5.
Emily said you have 2 that are coming up pretty quick.
Yeah,
You're going to have 3 on the road.
I know. I'm a blended family with 6 kids.
I'm going to have 3 in another 6 or 8 months, too.
Why don't you? Do you have?
But you got a lot of cars, though, apparently.
Yeah, I do.
Well, he's got like 9 for himself.
I did our insurance. Like, you can't get any more cars, so we're going to have to change.
How many
to
cars
different
does the Morris family have? I mean, let's be out there for the viewing public.
I don't know.
Like it doesn't?
How many on the corporation now? Is it
No,
corporation?
we have,
Do you have less than 10 cars?
yeah, we have less than 10.
Oh, that's good. How many people drive in the house?
4.
Oh, so less than
That's
10 is
not
probably
too
a good
much.
number.
Yeah.
2 for everybody.
Yeah.
It's a good number.
I mean, you never know, and one could be broken, and you need another one.
One never knows.
But Matt always finds a good deal on a car.
He does. He almost bought a car last week on Facebook
Emily
Marketplace.
thought she had a deal for us. I was going to buy a truck, and the deal.
So listen to this, right? My wife is on Facebook the other day. She's actively trying to find 2 cars for her 15-year-old son and daughter who are about to get their license. So this is the twins. This is how crazy this world is right now. So our friend on Facebook posted that their dad just went into a senior citizen's home and he doesn't need his valuables, and so they're selling all these things. And the pricing was fantastic. A couple of trucks.
Yeah.
So this is a great price, and it makes sense because dad doesn't need these things anymore. So she calls. She goes on Facebook Messenger, sends a message. Yes, this is the pricing. I'd like you to leave a deposit for me. Here's what the deposit costs. It's fully refundable. Here's my Venmo. And the Venmo comes back, and it's not the person's last name.
Ooh, scam.
So then I call the husband. I text the husband. I go, hey. He goes, no. Somebody just hacked the account. It's all BS. Because Matt immediately goes, I want this car and I want that car.
I bought 2 cars already.
Matt's already buying the car.
And then, it raised a red flag when Emily was like, because she was like, it's a friend of mine. And then she's like, well, she wants a deposit. And I was like, that's not a
Pricing
very
was
good
great.
friend if she wants a deposit.
The whole story sounded absolutely fantastic until you get to the Venmo, and it was
luckily,
Susie Jones.
Well, luckily they weren't smart enough to make a Venmo that was close.
Looked like it.
Yeah.
So now I'm
Then
catching.
it's gone.
Oh, yeah.
So now I'm on Facebook Messenger, and now I'm catching on, and now I'm pissed. So Emily goes, "What are you doing? Give me the phone. Give me the phone." So I go, "Hey, with the car, can you throw in a free brand new air freshener?" They go, "Yeah, that sounds like a great idea with an air freshener, 99 cents." And I go, "Can you put in at least a half a tank of gas? I already paid you." He goes, "Send me a screenshot," and I send them a screenshot of the middle finger, and they blocked us immediately. Immediate block.
Fake bad.
Yeah, immediate block. So that was crazy.
It was
but Matt was already.
Because I was like, I'm in town. Where are they at? I'll go look at
Matt had already flipped the car twice here. So he already sold it twice.
Wow.
I mean, it's funny. My phone didn't ring. Did yours?
I didn't ring.
Yeah, I didn't get a phone call.
Well, Emily called Matt.
We were wanting to vet them before we
Yeah.
told anyone else about them.
Yeah. I mean,
Why didn't we call Matt?
because she goes, Matt has so many cars. You know, the car business.
It was a truck. And she's like, I know you have a lot of trucks. So what do you think about this?
What kind of truck was it?
Was
It
it
was like
F-150?
a F-150. And
Yeah,
then
you don't want your kids driving a big old
Well, that's what I said. And Matt goes, well, I'll take it right away.
I was like, I'll buy it.
It was
You don't want
$5,000.
it. Yeah. It was too good to be true.
Yeah.
Way too good to be true.
Yeah.
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 There's nothing for $5,000 anymore.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing that you want.
No.
Nothing that you would want.
So
So what?
yeah, it was.
So back to car washes.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a great story. We're talking cars.
Were we talking about a car wash?
Scott even here?
Who? Scott's like, why did I come
So what do you
here
think's
again?
next for Castle Bay? Just
Keep on going.
just keep on trucking.
Yeah. Just keep
Keep
on
on
going.
trucking.
So I replaced all the automatics last year. So
Yeah,
all
they're
brand
great.
new, so.
They're great.
So after 20 years in the business, do you see another 5 to 10 years? You can look to sell. What are you looking to do?
Everything's always for sale.
Everything's for sale. I tell everybody, you want it's for sale.
So if Matt sat down and said, I'm going to write you a check for the business, you'd be out tomorrow if it was a good price?
Good price, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything.
You want to be in the car wash business?
You never know.
Everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale.
Mm-hmm. I'm the same way.
Yep.
It's the right
Me
deal.
too.
How much is that Old Miss? Quarter zip. I mean, if everything's for sale,
I'd let it go.
$10?
Probably a little bit more. than
Game
that.
worn authentic.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing probably cost him
If I go
$75.
It costs $80 at least.
Yeah, Gary. I don't know what it costs, so I can't sell it. Gary would kill me.
She would kill you?
You can buy another one.
This
Yeah.
is our favorite school, though. Scott was admiring it when he got here.
You want it, Scott?
like,
Parting
oh.
gift for our guest? That would be nice.
My kid goes down to U of A, so
Mine too.
So my wife went to U of A, and we wanted our kids to go to U of A, but you know, when you're a kid, you want to be a little bit further away from the nest,
from the parents.
So, yeah.
So Josh, you haven't asked your typical question.
Oh, good story question?
Yeah.
All right, so Scott, question for you.
20 plus years.
You've been in business 20 plus years.
I was wondering about this questions.
There's got to be a story that you go, hey, you guys are not going to
you
believe
could do a
it.
lot in six and a half minutes.
And if the story is some jackass came in with rocks in his tire, that's a good story too.
I've seen it all. If I'm a snapping turtle left in the bay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm a big snapping turtle left in the bay. I don't know why.
What do you mean left in the bay? It was in somebody's
Just left
car?
in the. I don't know. It's left in the bay.
And it was alive still.
Still alive.
You don't think he walked from the field next door?
So somebody goes, I'm going to just wash my car and leave a snapping turtle in the bay?
Or maybe there's still.
I didn't watch the cameras to find out, but I was like, it has to be somebody dropped him
So
off.
what'd you do with a snapping
Put
turtle?
him in the ditch and let it go.
Well,
What's the nicest car you ever seen come through there?
Hummer.
Yeah. Truck,
Whatever.
Bentleys.
Bentleys, all that good stuff.
Yeah, you name it, it's been through there probably.
You maybe the big bougie people in town popping through there?
Oh yeah.
Are they nice, pleasant?
Oh yeah. Most of them are. Most of them don't talk to me. I don't talk to most of them. The windows are up. They
Yeah.
just do their own thing and go on. But I've been there so long that, the snow days, I talked to guys that I'd done who they were till later on, like, oh shit, that's who that was? No idea.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
When Matt comes in, everybody.
I don't see Matt.
He's a nice people. What?
I think he's
He's in the self-serve.
I don't see
He's
him.
in the self-serve for the 2 minutes. Here's your $3. Can I get change?
So what Matt probably does, he probably pulls towards the back. And, you put a few too many quarters in, you're done, and then you leave. And Matt's like, "Ooh, there it is."
There's time left.
I've got that quarter that's like taped on a piece of paper. I pull it back and forth.
That's why he has all his cars.
When you have 8 cars, and you
Can't afford to wash them off.
for $2, they're going to get 8 cars washed. What a great return on investment.
That's hysterical.
You all right with the microphone too? Yeah.
He's like having issues with it.
We may need a new co-host.
He wasn't lying. He was lying.
I told you.
I was
But you see him, he's like lifting the mic. He's playing with his. He's a.
Usually Josh will kick me under the table, but
He got a hold of this thing, and he was leaning.
You have a website, Facebook page. No, it's just literally word of mouth.
Never advertised.
No phone number.
doing good.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Literally just drive by and show
It's
up.
basically a self-service.
Yeah, self-service.
It's like
Help yourself.
it's a vending machine for cars.
Yeah, fantastic. I've never advertised.
Yeah.
Costs money. Why would you bother doing that?
Only one left.
Yeah.
Good.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah,
It's a great problem. Well, thank you for coming in.
thanks for having
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Cheers.
I'm about out.
There's plenty more.
Yeah.